Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Welcome to the 9th episode of the Out of the Box. Today we have a new team. It's the 9th episode. We've been having a different team on each single episode from a different country. Today we're gonna have Team Poland. Enjoy the show. Okay, and that's it. We're on the air. There's someone missing. We were supposed to be 5 today, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, we're all here. So today, I'm actually quite honored. I need to say that I'm not quite. I'm actually super honored because today we have Bartek, which is the president of the Polish Skating Federation. I also have Kaja, Kaja, you're gonna need to help me with your last name. I'm gonna try to say it right. Kaja Gajewska? Did I say it right? Sorry. I'm trying. And then I got the two brothers, Mateusz and Marek Kania. Am I right with these names? I'm sorry about my Polish. It's not really the best.
Right. Very good.
Thank you guys so much for joining the show. It's like I started this show. It's the 9th episode. We're talking solely about speed skating, and we're very happy to have you guys here. And one of the reasons why I'm so happy to have you guys here is I've been following the growth of skating in Poland and skating in general, and to have a Polish speed skating team here because of the great results they already had and all the changes they've been doing, I'm very honored. So I need to make one question right away to Bartek, which is, for how long have you been working with the Federation, and how are you feeling about this work that you've been doing?
Okay, good evening for everybody. It's a pleasure for us to be here. We are very happy that you invited our team. Thanks Alipio, because he's the contact person, my friend, coach of Portuguese team. Okay, so I was skater, and when I finished my sports career in 2007, it was my last World Championship. Directly after, I started to work as a coach, and then. Also, to 2008, I was selected for Polish Federation, but first years I was Secretary General, and from 2016 I'm President of the Federation. It's generally it's not easy to work in for grow up our sport, because we have a lot of we have ice speed skating in Poland, which is more popular and which is Olympic. So we try to find our way and our sports system to cooperate with dead skaters which prefer skating on the ice or skating both. So this is our main goal to organize it.
Okay. So one of the thank you so much to start with. But one of the reasons why I was saying that I was so happy to have you guys was actually, I remember I was in Poland in around 2005, 2006. And as I said, I've been watching the country as a skating country and growing a lot. I know that in other disciplines, you guys are going like massively big, like in aggressive skating, you have some of the best skaters in the world. In slalom skating, you first had like the sisters, what was what's the names? Yeah, the Chaplin sisters. But nowadays, you just have so much people like from completely different brands, completely different teams. You even have different leagues. How is speed skating compared to these other scenes of skating? And sorry, the question still goes to Bartek. Then I'm going to have questions for the skaters. But
okay, so what I can say about our level in speed skating, we have some teams, some coaches, and a lot of young skaters at this moment. But for us, is problem. We have good results in the younger categories in speed skating. We are talking now about speed skating in younger categories. The problem is in that older categories, starting from junior B, junior A, and senior, because we don't have a lot of skaters on the high level in these categories. So we had before also problem with the sport facilities. Now it's better because now we have three new tracks from 3-4 years. We have the 200 meters tracks. So it's step by step we can try to build something more in sense of the level of our skaters. It's difficult also because we have good results in, as you said before, in aggressive in freestyle slalom, but in my opinion, the speed skating is it's very difficult to collect good results on the European or World Championship. It's easier, in my opinion, it's easier to have good results in other specialities like aggressive on freestyle.
Of course, I need to agree with you on that for sure, because the level of professionalism that you need to have to achieve good results, such as Kaja already got, and I know that you guys already had some medals in European Championships. To get there, it's not easy. I used to be a speed skater for a long time. Nowadays, I will do a marathon every now and then. I don't consider myself a regular speed skater, but I am in contact with the sport on a daily basis. So I'm fully aware of the level that you need. And I also understand what you were saying about not getting skaters with the highest level in the highest ranks, like the older guys, because it's different. Like people like that's when people have the normal life, like the real life call, basically. Yeah. Now I'm gonna direct some questions to the skaters, and I'm gonna start with Mateusz and Marek, brother. I'm gonna start with Mateusz, and I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna go from the basics. How did you guys got into skating? Mateusz.
Okay. We started because there was a club near our school, and it was just like we were waiting after the lessons in the school. We started with I think 2 trainings for all week, and now we train with Gregory. Mr. Bartek was our third trainer. First, we started with 2 other women, and there was a track, and still is. Today we've just finished our training in that track. It's 160 meters track, parabolic.
Okay.
So yeah, it's
a short one.
Good.
160.
Yeah, it's short, but parabolic. It's good, and but it's difficult to train because it's really sleepy. It's better for the children.
Okay, is it not Vesmako? Do you have any track
No.
with Vesmako in Poland at the moment?
Yeah, we have one.
Two.
And,
Two.
Two, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And to Marek, how was it? How was it, the introduction? Was it you guys started together?
Yes. We started in the same time. We were in the different age because Mateusz is 1 year older than me. But we started together, and we train from now. Now it's from 2008, 2007. Yes, about that. Yes, and we train because there were a club of skating near our school where we were going, and that's because we started training because there was a club.
Let me ask you something.
A club of
go. Sorry, there was no club
of football. Yes, of football or something else. So only for skating. So.
Okay, let me make a question which is going to be a bit more personal, obviously not so related to skating, but it's going to be to the two of you guys, and each one of you can start by answering. The question is, do you guys feel like being brothers, doing the same sport, strengthened the relation between the two of you, made the relationship stronger as brothers, or it would just be the same if you would do something else or not?
Yeah, of course. Because I know a lot of brothers, and I think we have really strong relationship, and it's mainly because sport. You train together, you lose together, you win together, and we support together, and it's beautiful. And it's really good to have brother in the same age because in every training I have a sparring partner, and Marek same.
And what about you, Marek? What about you, Marek? What do you think about it?
Yes, I think that there are many advantages of this. For example, one that we are supporting each other, and we have on every training we have a sparring partner, because in Poland it's difficult to train on high level without any skaters. Most of skaters on high level in Poland train solo without anyone, and I train every time with Mateusz, and I think that's
you guys can push each other.
Yes.
And
every training is like a race. And Marek, I won with you, and after Marek, no, next training I have to win, and
Yes.
Who won today?
It's difficult to say. Today singular, really singular.
Okay. And do you guys sometimes bring those racing from the training? Like, imagine like if there's some type of like spiky relationship because of the train, do you ever bring it home? Like being mad. I remember myself when I used to train with my team, that there would be the day that I was a bit lazier, and I was actually lucky because I'm from a town in Portugal called Sines, which we used to have like quite a good history in skating. Nowadays I don't think we have a speed skating team, but we are close to Lagos. You guys know Lagos? We are about 2 hours up, and we used to have a strong team. So some days, you were a bit lazier, and then you would get so mad because there would be one of the guys, you were like 5, and one of the guys were so pumped to skate that you just called him all the names. But in the end, they will all just make us better. Now, I'm going to make a question, obviously, to Kaja, because she's just been here listening to all of us. Kaja, how are you doing? How did you got into skating?
And so I skate for, I don't know, like my whole year, whole life, because I started when I was 3 years old. So it was very early. So for now I skate 16 years. And my parents gave me my first skates for my third birthday. And the same day, we went to try them out. So I go to my hometown track, and my coach see me and asked if I want to join the team. Yeah.
With 3 years old.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's
so
awesome.
I started my journey in my birthday, so it was really fun.
And the question here is, so you started training on a weekly basis when you were 3 years old, or how was it back then? Would you have more kids at the same age skating, or?
I was the first kid in my club because everyone was older than me. So I was the first little girl in the team. But after my colleagues, my friends joined to me, and we have like small team and train together. But I don't remember as clearly because it was some ages ago. But I think I trained like 3 or 4 times per week, and also compete in some competition.
Okay, I'm going to bring some personal feelings into this and make you a question, which is, I started skating at the same age as you. I started when I was 2.5. I started speed skating when I was 5. But when I was about 17, 18, I started struggling with motivation. And I was part of the Portuguese speed skating team. And I was also starting to do another type of skating, which is nowadays known as aggressive skating, whatever. I started jumping in the streets and using the skates and challenging myself on a different way. Now, how do you keep yourself focused and motivated doing the same sport after 16 years of doing the same? Since you started with 3 years old.
So I think the most important thing to keep me on track is that I start doing speed skating on ice, like 5 years ago, I think. And it brings me another dose of motivation because I started to do something new. And another challenge. And I also started speed skating ice in, I think, not early ages like my friends, but I was like 13, and I think it's a little bit old for the sports. And I wanted to be good enough to compete with them. So I tried really hard, but I also love inline skating. So I wanted to put this together and to do speed skating and inline skating in the same high level. So it was a really big challenge for me. And for now, I am in Polish team, in national Polish team in both. So yeah, I'm really happy that it works.
Okay. To Bartek. How do you guys deal with the ice skating? Is it all under the same federation? You guys getting having good results? Sorry that I do not know. I'm completely out. I have no idea here. So I'm a complete virgin when it comes to ice skating. So if you can give me a little bit more of a perspective.
Okay. So we have a generally strong ice federation in Poland. We won some medals on the Olympic Games. For example, Zbigniew Brudka was the Olympic champion in Sochi. So we won also 2 medals in team races. So Polish Federation and generally ice skating is so strong in Poland, but the most important is that this is Olympic sport, and they are on another financial level from the Ministry of Sport. This is very important, and this is I understand the skaters who in ages 17, 18, or 16 they try to skate also on ice, because ice is I can say that ice is limited in sense that we have just 5 tracks in Poland in which you can train ice skating. So we as roller skaters, we are how to say we can be the base for the ice speed skating also.
Okay.
You understand the sense?
Yes. I understand what you mean.
Yeah. Okay, I want to continue it. That we have generally good relation with the Ice Federation. We know me as a president. I know, of course, the president of the Ice Federation. The coaches know between them. So we try to build something special, some like sports system in Poland, because we are not a country like Italy, Portugal, or Spain, which in which countries you can skate whole year. Yeah, in Poland we have winter, so it's normal that the skaters and the clubs and the coaches try to find something for train during this period. Yeah, so if in Poland you have possibility to skate on the ice, you try to skate on the ice in this period generally. So we have 2 federation, but we try to collaborate, because in my personal opinion, the most important in sport is athlete. So if one athlete came from the roller skates and then will be good ice skater, I will be very happy. So this is my point of view.
Of course. In the end, you're all Polish and you just want the best for the country. So you collaborate as much as you can to make a better athlete. It only makes sense. Now, because you got something that it's actually quite interesting for me, sometimes I forget, living in Portugal, about skating all year. This year we struggled with something. I guess the rest of the world struggled with something. How did you guys deal with it? How was for you guys to deal with the whole virus? Yes, probably you wouldn't be skating so much, at least in the beginning of the whole virus situation, but it was also spring. So how was it for you guys? I'm going to start with the brothers, sorry. I'm going to start with Mateusz and Marek. How was it for you guys to train? Yes, you do train together, but could you still train during the whole pandemic?
Okay, so this year was special because we went to Italy. We take the year of the decan, so in the university. So we have 1 year break, and we went to Padova in Italy. We train with Italian guys, and in the April we had to return to Poland because pandemic, and here we had a little bit break, but it was, I think, 2 weeks. So it's not too much. But of course, tracks were closed, so we had to train on the road, on the straight road, and we trained 1 or 2 months only on road. And after we return to Italy.
Okay.
Now, and I think our sport level now is higher.
Okay, but have you been to Italy already after the pandemic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna make another question, and I guess that goes to all of you guys, because you guys, and it must be something that comes also from the support of the federation. I don't know. So that goes probably for Bartek to let me know. It seems like all of you guys are very consistent with European competitions. Why is that? Are you guys strong when it comes to national competitions, or you make so many international competitions because there's not a lot of national ones? And I'm sorry if I'm making a stupid question, but I really don't know how the whole speed skating system works in Poland. So I can start with Bartek and then we develop a bit. Sorry.
Okay, so as I said before, we have good young skaters, but with the older categories, it's difficult to have a lot of skaters on the high level. So for us, it's important to skate, to compete with the skaters on the high level. So our skaters try to skate in another countries. For example, like Kaja, she skated a lot of times in the European Cup. Now the Kania brothers try to skate in Italy. We need it. We must compete with skaters on the high level, because we don't have enough skaters on that level in Poland. We try to build new generation of the skaters, but we need time. I think that in the next years we will organize better our national competition, not only one important Polish championship, but more competition for young and older skaters, because we need it. We don't have enough competition of the enough high level for the skaters.
Okay, sorry, if I can, just to have an idea, if you would say, like, if I could ask like a rough estimate, how many skaters would you say that you have in juniors competing in the nationals or in any competition that you would make in Poland, and like in the oldest guys, how many skaters would you have, male and female, just to have a rough idea, because I seriously have no idea.
Okay, for example, last year a Polish championship, we had about 300 skaters in the all categories. But the problem is that in senior, especially female, it was I don't know, 5-6 girls. Junior A also. So in the younger categories we have more. For example, like junior C and cadet, we have especially in girls. At this moment, we have 40, 50 girls in the youngest categories. So our main goal is to have still that girls, still that skaters for the next years, not to lose them, not to lose the new generation. Yeah, to keep them. Yeah.
Wow. And what is it being done for them to stay in it? I'm going to sorry that I'm making all these questions, but again, as I said, I don't know enough about speed skating in Poland, and I keep making all these questions just to try to enlighten more people from other places, from other countries that might be trying the same. So my question is, it seems like it's happening with every single country. Like on the last episode we made, it was with Venezuela, that it's a country that we know that economically they've been stressing a bit more than most of the other countries, and they seem to be like very, very good athletes. But because of the economics of that country, we had a world champion that had to just drop the sport, and he chose to be a doctor, which is amazing, and he ended up coming to the show. My question goes more in the sense of, is the Polish Federation or any type of entities allowing the skaters to become professional skaters? Is it possible to be a professional skater in Poland? Would you need brands to pay? Would you need the federation, the government? How would it work? I'm sorry, all these questions.
Yeah,
Bartek, now I'm going to go to the skaters. Sorry. Go, Bartek.
Okay, so it's normal and a very important question for for people in age 16, 17, 18 that might think that need to think about their future. So it's difficult to be a professional skater, roller skater in Poland. Of course, you can take some money from the government, but you must won the medal on the European or World Championship. So we know this not easy. Yeah, we have some person in another sport, in another discipline, like freestyle slalom, for example, and we have Claudia Hartmani. She
I know Claudia.
She won the medal, and she have every month she has money from the government, but this is not big money. We are as a not Olympic sport, we are in the last. We say the basket. We have the baskets of the disciplines in Poland. So it's if you don't have support of the brand, of the local sponsor, it's very difficult to be a professional skater.
Okay, let me make a question now to the athletes, which is the other part of the equation. Of course, I noticed that all of them skates for different brands, and I'm gonna start with a girl because ladies first. Kaja, how did you got to Bond? How was it? Were you skating already with the products, and how was it? How did the whole Bond deal happen for you?
So it started, I think, in Belgium, in Ostende, when I was at the European Cup, and one of the guys from Bond, so that it was really good. It was really good competition for me, and he asked my coach if I wanted to join the team, but last year and a few years ago, I already skated in their equipment, so it was a very big pleasure for me. So
of course,
yeah.
And you have a good team too, huh?
Yeah. Also.
What about Marek and Mateusz? How was it? The whole power slide thing happened for you? I know that power slide it's quite strong in Poland. I did work with power slide for a long time, and that's why I know how the whole equation works when it comes to power slide. I do not know that much about speed skating, so
I think it started mainly thanks to our coach Bartek Pisarek, president of the federation. He was our coach. I think it was 3-4 years ago. He knows very good the chef, the cap of the power slide Poland, and one day just we got a mail if we want to be in a power slide team, we have to go on a meeting, and we went on a meeting, and we were then we were in power slide. Now it's 4 years, I think, that we are in power slide, and that's it.
And now is it, Mateusz? Do you like the products? Were you skating the products already before? I need to say something, which is I noticed that you guys, obviously you're brothers, you live in the same place, as at least from what I see and from what we spoke before. I know that you guys are in the same house. So when you got new products, do you fight for the products? Who gets the wheels?
No, because we get the same product.
We always ask for two sets of product.
2 sets of cold white
Yeah, but it could also be a good thing for you guys to test different things. Imagine you have different durometers or something like that. One get one, the other one get the other, and then you can share. Because it's like having 2 different people. It allows you to test more, if that makes sense. But obviously, we all feel different on skates. So, but you guys all happy with the sponsors that you have, but none of you are able to live from skating at the moment. Am I right? And this goes for the 3 athletes. Are you guys able to live from skating at the moment? It can start with, I'm going to start in line, like I'm going to start with Mateusz because he's the lowest one, and then I'm going to go to Kaja and then to Marek.
I don't think. I think I will stay here. In Poland, this is problem because after medium school, many skaters think that they have to choose skates or university, and this is not true. We also thought about it, and we thought that we had to choose, but it's not true. If you want, you can do sport and studying. It's possible, but you have to. I don't know.
You need to be a very disciplined person.
Yes. And
you need to have a really good plan for that.
Yes.
What do you mean by plan? Can you tell us a bit more about your plan? Because I know that you are right now in the Netherlands, in Holland, right? For studies?
Yes, exactly.
But you are a Polish skater. You keep skating. Tell us about your plan.
So this year I graduated. I have my Matura exams and I end my high school. But last year I needed to think about what should I do after school, because it's really difficult to stay in Poland and to train and also to be at the university, because it's really hard to live for speed skating, because you need to have a sponsor or you need to be in cooperation with some firm or some people, because only money that I got for speed skating is from my hometown, but it's not a big price. Like I have like it's stipendium, and it's like once a month, so it's not a cost that you have to live for. And I want to do a plan to be a speed skater for a long time, to be a speed skater for highest level. So I decided to go to the Netherlands and study here, to also join like university. University and speed skating in highest level. Because in Poland, I think it's really difficult, but here in Netherlands, I think, it's really good.
Because the problem is that in Poland, the tracks are not in the cities, and university are in the cities, but there are not tracks. The tracks are in the cottages.
Yes, here I have a university, and next to it I have a track. But in Poland, I have a track in my hometown, but my hometown is a really small town, and there is a university like 100 kilometers from that. So it's impossible for me to train in my hometown and do both. But also I am in ice skater, so it's also a bit more difficult than being.
You need to find the time for both types of skating plus studies.
Yes,
it does make sense. Marek, how is it for you?
I think it's impossible to live from speed skating, from roller speed skating now in Poland. Even if you have a sponsor, like we all three of us here, we have sponsor, but the most things you got is the stuff for skating. It's not money. then if you don't have money, you can't live for that. You have to start work, and it's difficult if you finish your studying and you don't have anything else for gaining money. You have to stop sport, and I think it's a problem because you can't skate and work. It should be difficult.
Okay, I'm going to come here as maybe with a different opinion, and I'm not going to say it's impossible, and I'm actually going to say it's fully possible, even not living there. I'm going to ask Bartek to comment on what I'm going to say first, but the truth is, I do know a lot of people in Poland. Yes, they come from other parts, other disciplines of skating, but I do know, I wouldn't say a lot, but I do know a couple of people that are able to live from skating. And from what I see, you are all amazing skaters, but a lot of times the problem is, obviously, if you are at the highest level of skating, you need a lot of time to train, to focus on results and all that. And I fully understand when people want to live from skating, from their results. But when people say that it's not possible to live from skating, it's hard for me to actually agree with it. And the reason why I say that is there's a lot of things that can be done in skating, from teaching to working with content. That's what I do nowadays. I did study sports science. I have a degree in sports science. I was a speed skater from Portugal. I've been a professional aggressive skater. Nowadays, I'm none of that. I actually don't even work on what I've studied, which was to be a sports teacher or anything like that. But it is possible when you have passion for something and you believe in something, you go for it. It's hard to explain, but it is possible. Now, having that negative thought, sometimes it's what makes us not be successful. And I'm not going to disagree with anyone. Like, I'm not going to say you're not right, but sometimes it's just coming out of that state of mind. Obviously, I'm not there, and that's why I'm going to ask Bartek to please comment on what I said. Probably he has a completely different opinion, and I don't know.
No, I totally agree with you that it's possible to live from skating. Maybe not from speed skating in sense in which we talked before, but I know a lot of people in Poland who live from skating. As you say, if you are a teacher, instructor, I know a lot of people who has their schools of the skating. It's very popular now in this moment in Poland. We, as a federation, we organize 2 times every year the courses for instructors, and we have every year we have 25 to 30 persons who participate these courses, and a lot of them after the courses open their own schools. It's the problem, or not problem, but a lot of them work totally commercially in this.
Yes.
And
I
they
fully understand.
They are not interested to the professional sport because they know how many times you need for work with your athletes. It's difficult, and we coaches know it. So a lot of them decided to work to live from the skating, but not to do the sport generally.
Okay, I understand.
To do the base, to learn how to skate, and nothing more. I analyzed it a lot of times. We try to find some solution for them, because it's good when we have a lot of skating schools, because a lot of children try to skating, and then we need another step. We need to organize possibility for that young people to try the sport, because they are good material for the skaters. They know how to skate, they learned skating in their school, and then we must organize something for them to not lose the young people.
Okay. It seems like, according to what you say, there's like a very good base of skaters, meaning that you have a lot to choose from. But then it looks like, I don't know, maybe correct me if I'm wrong. It seems like I don't want to say there is no role models, but because of course there are role models, and that's the people that we have here today. But it seems like somehow people shift away to other types of skating. Maybe because, like you said, you have Claudia as a world champion of slalom, and that's probably one of the reasons why you have so many female slalom skaters, and you have other aggressive skaters, and people want to go to what they see the best results. But I do know that you guys had very good results before. I know that, as an example, Kaja made some medals, and she's been getting close to making medals on European championships. Or as an example, in 2013 and 2014, you guys made medals on European championships. So it seems to me like you guys are that slight thing away from getting to that point. And my question now goes to Bartek again. Is that why you guys got Gregory to work with the Italian team to give that a little boost?
First of all, Gregory is my good friend, and this is for thanks of this we have possibility to collaborate with him, because it's not easy to take coach from Italy for Poland.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and yes, it's true that we have our coaches, of course, with a good level, but we need something more. I think that we need to do another step, and Gregory for us must be not only the coach, but the person who can show direction for our coaches, for our athletes. Yeah, because it's impossible that one person can change everything
of course.
And after, I don't know, after one training camp, it will be great results. No, he must give direction for the athletes and for the coaches. This is very important, and we want to continue collaboration with Gregory. It's difficult at this moment because he works also with Italian Federation, and this year was special and is special because of the problems with the flights, with the series without European and World Championship. But we will continue this cooperation, and I hope that we will build something more.
Okay. To the athletes, how is it? How is it to work with? Oh, we got someone here. We got someone
Hello,
else here.
everyone.
Someone that got a medal. Am I right?
Yes, that's true.
Well, I'm gonna go to you in a second. I'm just not to lose my thinking. I'm gonna keep going with Bartek and with Mateusz and Marek, and then I'm gonna go to you. Okay.
Sure.
To Mateusz and Marek, how is it for you guys to work with an Italian coach like Gregory, which is it was and it still is such a legend in speed skating? I don't know if you guys are aware. You guys are probably aware of it. But a couple of years ago, Italy used to share a lot of their learnings, a lot of their discoveries with the rest of the world, and they actually made the rest of the world get better at speed skating. They used to share everything. they used to send their tapes and all over the world. And it seems like Colombia got it really well. They got it so well that nowadays they are where we all know that they are. For you guys to have like one of those legends from Italy to work with you guys, how do you guys feel about it? Do you guys feel the motivation when you train with them, or it's the same?
No, it's totally different. It's really good pleasure for us to work with him, and basically because Gregory became the trainer of Poland, we went to Padova, because in Padova there is a team which works with Gregory, and that's why last year we worked with Gregory. We did the program of Gregory, and now in Poland we talked with Gregory, and we will also work with Gregory. So yeah, it's good, and I think we'll get stronger.
Okay. Do you feel your level of do you feel higher levels of motivation after training with him, or it's not even about?
Yeah, because I have to show my best to the world champion.
Okay.
And the legend of speed skating.
How is it, Marek? How is it for you?
I think we are very honored to work with Gregory, and it's very good for us. I remember thing which he said on the first sport camp when he went to Poland last year in May. He said that Polish skaters are not weaker in a way of athletes, in a way that they can jump the same like Italians, like Colombians. They can on the gym take the same weight, but the one thing is missing to us. We are training not so hard. He said that on every training we have to give our best. We have to train to the finish. We don't have any power.
Yeah, for example, when we accelerate. Sorry, when we accelerate, we have to do 100% and maximum what we can do. And also, he thought that speed skating is really simple sport. You really have to work hard.
Yeah, especially in speed skating, because like we were saying, in our other segments or in other disciplines of skating, creativity takes a big part, or how can I say it? I would say like creativity, but there's other things that you can train. But on speed skating, it's not just that. There's a lot of, you need to put all in, but then your all in needs to be better than the all in from everyone else.
Yeah.
So your all in, like you said, it always needs to be full. Now I'm going to go to Kaja. Is it now, Kaja? Like, have you been working a lot with Gregory too, or with you being in Poland, you don't get the same proximity? And do you still follow the program or not? Because my question is it now with Gregory that you're gonna achieve the medals in the European Championship?
So for now, I'm in other teams, so in Netherlands. So I followed the new plan of new coach.
Okay.
But when I was at home, when I was in Poland, my coach from my hometown talked with Gregory and also have some plans for our training. So we're trying to do a lot of things that Gregory said to us at the camp. So we're trying a lot of things from him. But for now, I am here, so I do.
I think I'm losing you a little bit. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me
and
well?
And also, for now, I am a little bit structure more for speed skating for.
Okay. I think I'm losing you a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I think I'm going to wait for your connection to be a bit better. But now, because we got Gavel here, I'm going
Hello.
to use this moment. It seems like we have a medalist from, let me just see, I don't want to say anything. Was it 2000? Was it? Oh, you were on both. You were in Giesingen and Szeged in Hungary.
Yes.
I'm going to be
Long time ago.
very straightforward with you. Why are you not related to speed skating? Are you still related to speed skating, or you're not related to speed skating anymore?
I'm just now concentrate in speed skating on ice.
Okay.
So that's why, because I went to school in Zakopane, the sports school. That's all my history with speed skating begins. And it was decision to concentrate on ice because it's Olympic sport, and it's a little bit better in Polish Federation. You've got a lot of camps, you've got a lot of coaches to work with. So it also was my decision to go on ice and leave a little bit inlines behind.
Okay, I understand. It was more like a decision that you did for your future, right?
Yes.
How do you see speed skating changing, especially in Poland, since 2014 till 2020, over the last 6 years?
Yes, I think it changed a lot. We've got now a lot of tracks. When I was skater and I did some races, there were only track in Słomczyn. It's not Wesmako, it's some other type of the track. And now we've got in Tomaszów Lubelski track, in Duszniki, good one, not Wesmako, but I hope it will be. And now I think it's much better. Also in Polish Federation, a lot of money goes to skaters, for camps, for competitions, that they can make some progress. So I think now it's much better to do this, to do inline.
Perfect. Are you contemplating on competing again on inline skates, or you're full on focus on ice skates?
Maybe someday I will try again, because it gives me a lot of emotions, and it's much different than on ice. Of course, the contact, this sport is amazing, but I think now I need to concentrate on ice, because in 2022 we've got Beijing, the Olympics. That I will try everything.
You qualified already? Are you trying to qualify for it?
No, I'm trying. That now this season, the winter seasons are now important for me, so I will concentrate only on ice. But maybe someday I will maybe try again, because I see a lot of guys from inlines or ice or speed skating. They are starting here and here, so we can see that it's possible to make to start in inlines or on ice. It's not impossible to do it. So I think maybe, probably someday.
Okay, I'm gonna be devil here. It's possible to do both. There's some guys that have been winning medals on both.
Yes. So maybe
it's
someday.
Crazy, I know. Maybe someday. Thank you so much for joining. Stay with us. I'm gonna go back to Kaja, because sorry, Kaja, we actually lost you for a bit, but I'm going back to the same question. When is that European medal coming? Come on, we all want that medal.
Yeah, I wanted to because it's one of my biggest goal. But it's also really hard because the girls are really good, especially in my category, and especially because I am now a senior. But we all know how the season was because of Corona and everything. So I didn't compete in seniors in the seasons, but next year maybe we will
But
see.
let me interrupt you. You are in one of the only countries that it's actually competing already, right? Am I right? Being in Holland, are you competing already? Because I know that you guys are having
Yes.
competitions already.
Yes, I started last Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday. In competition in Netherlands. So it was my first start of the season. And yeah,
Okay.
it was 15K. But it was a normal race without any elimination and any points. And I was fifth. So it was a really good start of the season. But
I had the idea that you usually had better results in shorter distances. Where do you consider yourself better? Short distance or long distance skating?
it is a little bit difficult because when I was younger, I like more longer distance. But then when longer distance went very long, like for example 10K, it starts to be really difficult for me, and I wanted to do only short distance. But for now, I'm trying to compete in every distance. Like, I am not a super sprinter, like for 100 meters. No, it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. But also the marathons are also not my distance, but this middle distance are,
Okay.
I feel really good at it. Like
Okay.
1K as track
Yeah.
or 500 meters. And also the points race. Yeah, so I am like the middle.
Okay. So you like competitions where there's a lot of strategy in it, it seems like.
Yes. Like, because I'm not as fast, and also I don't want to go so long. So I really like the competition and the starts when I can be a little bit faster, but also do a lot of things. So like when the points race are coming, I'm really happy because it you need to be very smart at it, and you also need a tactic and all of this stuff, and the same on 1K. So yeah, I really like it.
Awesome. Bartek, one question here. It's we've interviewed a couple of different teams. As I said, this is the 9th country that we're interviewing, and we've seen teams like Venezuela, obviously for economical reasons, sometimes going to world championships with 1 or 2 skaters, and sometimes paying from their own pocket, to teams like Colombia nowadays just going with a full-on team that they even bring the cook, the doctor, this and that. Where is Poland at the moment? How many skaters would Poland bring to a European or to a world championship, and how big would be the team at the moment? Just for people to, I'm going to be honest again, I don't know where the Polish team is at the moment, but for other people just like me at home, so maybe we can inform us a bit more.
Okay, first of all, I want to say hi to Gavel, because
Hello.
Probably you don't know, but he was my skater many years ago, and I hope that I'm happy that we have still good relations, and we have the same hair. So
Okay. Can I be on the team? Can I be on your team too?
We are in the same team. Okay. So, and about the question, so we are not Colombia, we are not Italy, we are not on that level of the financial support for the athletes, but what I can say that for the European and World Championship, the selected skaters have our full support. So we as a federation pay for travel and accommodation and all. For the World Championship, depend of the place. If the World Championship are in Europe, it's easier for us because it's easier to collect money for this. Last year in Barcelona, we had I think 6 skaters in the speed. In the European, generally we have more skaters, like 8, 10, depend of the money of the place and of the level of the skaters. We need to organize every year selection for the most important competition, and we try to support athletes on our level, so we can do everything what we can do for the skaters. So we haven't at this moment the biggest team, but we support all athletes who are on the European level, on the enough level to compete on the competition like European and world.
And how was it when they represent the Polish team? How is it for the distances that they do? As an example, Kaja was saying that at the moment she does a couple of long distance races, at least when she represents the club. What about when she represents the country? I'm asking that as someone who was never a good short distance skater. I used to be, I'm never going to say that I was good, but I was better at long distance skating. But a couple of times while representing Portugal still in the 90s, I ended up making 300 meters, which made me feel, sorry the expression, I'm not going to say like that S word. It made me feel bad. It was not my race, but that was it. How is it nowadays for you guys? Do you have like the skaters go for a specific distance, or they do a couple of different races? They do their best race and that's it. Would you take someone to do one race only?
No, there. Okay, I'm talking. Usually there are skaters who do everything, and also we in senior we do everything. But now this year we changed and we train only for sprints. But I think we can do even long distance in nationals.
Yeah, nationals. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm, in my opinion, we are quite young skaters, so it's good for us to do everything, because I think most of the people are not like focus on something like for a special distance, because we are so young. So it's better for us to do everything and then decided to go straight to the sprints or to the long distance. But some people like me are also doing everything, like the multiple choice, I think. So I think when you are young, it's better for you to do everything and see what you like and what you don't like.
Of course, but I'm not saying at all that it's good or bad. I'm like, you see nowadays there's some skaters, like some of the best in the world, they will still do like short distance and long distance. They will still get medals on all. I was just asking as to have I know that some countries, again, I'm going to need to bring Colombia to the equation. You'll have someone that goes to to the World Championships, makes one race, and that's it. And sometimes they would make one race on road only, and that is it. And if it rains and if there's no track, they wouldn't do one race, but they're still there. Obviously, there's a different type of money coming into that team. Am I right, Bartek?
Yes, but also you have the limit of the skaters in during the World Championship. It could be 2 skaters from each countries in European free skaters. So this is the problem for bigger countries which have more skaters. For us, this is generally not problem because we don't have during the European. For example, I don't know, 5-6 skaters in the same category, so this is not problem for us. But generally, the final decision of the distances is the decision of the coach, who talk and coach naturally talk with the athlete. So this is the final decision because we as a federation we must confirm who will participate which distances, and we do it after. Decision of the coach.
Awesome. Now, Bartek, since you're there, this one goes again to you. You guys did an amazing job with the organization of the World Games. From the logistic point of view to the image that you gave to the sport, everyone from all over the world was very proud of being a speed skaters after what you guys did. What happened there? Did you guys work with an amazing team? Was it all from you guys? What happened there? Can you tell us a bit more about the whole experience?
Yeah, it was fantastic time. Generally, I can say it was. We had fantastic people who worked with us in this competition. For example, Gavel participated this World Games, and we built a very special team. It was on the 2 levels. It was level organizers level of the all competition of the World Games, and then a team of the speed skating. And we have a lot of people from our from clubs, from the parents. For example, I remember also the parents of the Kaja was there. They helped us. So we do it with the passion. We did it with the passion. It was our sport, and we wanted to show that we can organize something on the high level. Probably you don't know about the story. We have we had big problem with the weather because it was storm, and we. I don't know how to say. It was we had a big accident on the track, and after this accident, the organizers from the top decided that this day we canceled another races. Yeah, but finally we with our team. We did it big work, and we prepared all for the competition, and we started 1 hour later than in program. So it was fantastic, and I'm very happy that I had pleasure to collaborate with that people, and I'm very happy that the most of them are still. In the skating, in our culture, in our
family.
Yeah. So it's our, how to say, it's our power. The people are our power.
Your pride, pride too.
Yes, and also pride. Yes.
And I need to say congratulations because you guys did an amazing job. Now I need to make a question. To Gavel because he's been here, but he just said that he actually competed at the World Games. So how was it, Gavel, to compete at the World Games at home? How was to feel like the rest of your country pushing for you?
It was amazing moment. Because a lot of people from family, friends came, and they were watching us. So it was very nice feeling to see the all good skaters, the world top skaters in Poland on our tracks. And it was amazing feeling to see them. Also, I remember that I prepared like 1 year. I thought that it will be a little bit easier to skate with them, but the top level is so good, and it was just also a good preparation for my ice winter season. So also it was everything a good feelings on this competition.
Awesome. We just had a question from Alipiu, which most of you guys must know who he is. And Alipiu is asking, probably this can go to Bartek, but other guys can also answer it. How is the formation like for the coaches in Poland? Are they learning from other countries? We know that Gregory the Gento is working with you guys, but how are the programs being developed by the coaches for evolving?
This is maybe not problem, but this is the task in which we can do more. I can say that as president of the federation, because we, as I said before, we organize every year some courses for the instructors. So we have the coaches of the bases, a lot of coaches of the base, and we need the next step, and we want to organize some special courses for that coaches which already work in their clubs, because I know that they need more. They wanted to know more. They
specialize.
Yes. And we, of course, we want to learn from another countries like Italians, yes, but also another countries like from our countries which are near Poland, like Germany, like Netherlands, yes, because we are, as I said on the beginning, we are not Italy, we are not Portugal, we are not Spain, not Colombia, because we have our climate, our winter also. So we need to try find our best way to be stronger, to be faster. Of course, we want to take experience from another countries and another great coaches.
Okay, so you also, like as you said, you have like a reduced skate season. I know that some guys, obviously, some of the top skaters in the world, like Felix as an example, he comes to Lagos a lot, and there's a lot of people that actually goes to Madeira to train for the competitions in Madeira. They train with Alipiu sometimes. Do you guys have any plans to come to Portugal anytime soon, either to Lagos or to Madeira? Is there any plans?
This year we were supposed to go with Felix to Lagos, but we were in Italy for our trip. So we train in another country with the strong guys, with Italians. So we didn't go, but we had a proposition, like a power slide team. We could go, but if we will have next year, maybe we will go next year to Lagos. I think it's a good way to train before the season on the fast track with the strong guys.
Awesome.
Yeah, and also this year, Gwendal Latvia wants to do also a camp. So I really want to join, but because of Corona and everything, it was cancelled. But also I was in Lagos for 3 times, I think, and I really like this track from the European Cups. And next season, if it will be possible, I also want to go here, because there is really nice.
Yeah, I think that not only track in Lagos is very good because we have I think very good memories from the European. Nice people, very friendly. I remember Marco Cardozo, important and very sympathetic person who helped us in everything. So as I said, we have very good memories, and I think that every skaters want to come to the Lagos or Madeira to the Portugal generally.
I don't want to get anyone jealous, but I just came back from Lagos a couple of hours ago. Sorry, not sorry. It was amazing. I had a good weekend. Now to finish this, we've been doing this for an hour and 20. We're almost at the end. I just want some last words from each one of you, and I'm going to start with Marek on top, and then I'm going to go down to each one of you. Where do you see yourself and speed skating in 5 years from now, Marek? Oh, wow. We got a new one. We got a new guest. Marek, where do you see yourself and speed skating in Poland in 5 years from now?
I hope I will skate in 5 years, and I think that my level will rise every year. I hope for this, but I want to see, because I want to do everything to get better and better every year. Like this trip to Italy this year, I want to do everything to make better and see how far can I get. For example, in European Championships and in World Championships, how far can I get with my physical conditions and with my possibilities to skate. And I think that's it.
Okay, let's go. I'm gonna leave Bartek to the end. Sorry. Kaja.
Okay, so for 5 years from now,
You're gonna be graduated?
Yes, I'm gonna be graduated, and I also wanted to finally have my European Championship medal. So yeah, that's my big goal. Yeah, so I will try to do everything for that, and also yeah, I will be graduated because I'm doing for now sports studies here in Netherlands, in Groningen, and after this, maybe I wanted to help the president Bartek to do a better job and to make a great team and work for our speed skating federation and sports skating, like everything in Poland. So I hope for it, and I will do my best at the university.
She said it live. Awesome. Thank you. Mateusz?
I want to finish my university, but also I want to focus on the inline, a little bit less ice speed skating, and I hope that inline speed skating become Olympic sport, and it will be possible to participate in Olympic Games in roller speed skating. But next year, I really want to go to Colombia. Yeah, because of course it's natural for all skaters that want to present the abilities in Colombia. And I don't want to lose speed skating, and I think even after I will finish, I will do something teaching or something.
Awesome.
But first of all,
that's the way.
Yeah, first of all, we have to start in World Championships and present ourselves the best.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I think that all hard work will pay off
Okay.
with Gregory.
It will.
And
I really hope everything will go well for you guys. And let me just ask Gavel, how is it going to be in 5 years from now? Probably not speed skating, or probably not speed skating at least in competition. But what's your goals?
I hope I will get on World Cups on ice on speed skating, trying to get good results and trying to qualify for Beijing Olympics. But of course, I want to try someday on maybe Polish championships on inlines, some sprint or something like this. I want to try it again because it makes me so happy to skate on inlines. And I hope we'll have a lot of new skaters on inlines, because we've got good tracks, we've got good opportunity to have a lot of skaters. So I hope the Polish Federation will make a lot of to do this to help young skaters, because this sport is amazing, and I think it can we can have a lot of good skaters.
Awesome. I really believe that you guys have everything to be one of the strongest countries in Europe. Yes, as Bartek said, you guys might have like a limited season for skating due to the weather and all that. But knowing how the numbers go when it comes to selling skates and to the base amount of skaters that you have with a basic level of skating, it's actually crazy. The number of skaters that you have, if you guys are able to one day channel them into speed skating, and I had no idea I was the speed skating world at the moment in Poland. If you guys get the medals that you want, and if you guys become the heroes that those young skaters need, you have everything to be probably one of the strongest teams in Europe. Bartek, 5 years, where are you guys going to be?
Difficult question, because in 3 weeks we will have election in our federation, so a lot depend of the results. But if I will be president for the next years, I think that we have still a lot to do. We built something. We on the organizing level we are better than before. We built some structure. We built our office. We really made a lot of, but still we have a lot to do, and it will be my goal for the next years to organize better on the sport level, in the sense that we must work more with the coaches, more we must organize more for the young skaters, more possibilities to compete, and I hope in 5 years we will be really, as you said before, one of the strongest country in the Europe in speed skating.
Awesome. I really hope so too. Just don't get too much better than Portugal, because we also got elections yesterday, and Marco Cardoso won as the person who's going to be in charge for speed skating. So now you know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for this conversation. It's been almost 1 hour and 30 minutes. I want to say thank you to all of you. I wish you all the best. It seems to me, as someone, to be honest with you, who's been talking to you guys for the first time ever, that in Poland, it's a little bit like in Portugal, as we are not Colombia, as we are not Italy, we are not any of the most powerful countries, at least yet. When it comes to speed skating, the skaters still have that little block sometimes when it comes to to be the best. You know, like if you look in other sports, you look at some guys, and wanting or not, you're gonna need to bring these Cristiano Ronaldos and these Messis and all that. And I'm not really a soccer fan at all, but something that these big guys all have is that from a younger age, they say, I'm going to be the best, and no matter where I'm from, no matter what. And sometimes that's what it seems to me, and this is in every sport, and it's not a critic. It's something that it needs to be worked in all these places, especially in Portugal, especially in Poland, especially in these countries that don't have the same power when it comes to speed skating, at least yet. We have everything. We are humans. We have our bodies. We have skates. We just need to make the results happen. And I'm obviously talking not as someone who ever made the results. Huh? I'm talking in the motivational point of view. We got it. We can do it. That's it. So thank you guys so much. To Bartek, I wish you good luck with the elections. I hope in 5 years from now, we're going to be talking, and all of you guys, I'm going to be talking with a high skating medalist and with three inline skaters medalists, and Bartek still the president. I hope everything goes well for you guys, and thank you so much for this time. To everyone at home, I want to say thank you very much for being with us. We usually want these to be as interactive as possible, so you guys can always make questions, and we're going to try to bring these questions here. This is the 9th episode. In 2 weeks from now, we're going to have our 10th episode, and we don't plan on stopping. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you're watching these on Facebook, make sure to like the page. Also on YouTube, you can like this video, you can share it so that more people know what we're doing here. The whole goal with this channel, the whole goal with this program, with this show, it's to grow speed skating as a whole, independently if you are in Poland, Portugal, if you are in other galaxy. We want skating to grow, and that's what we're doing here. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you did, do not miss the next one, 2 weeks from now. Thank you, guys. Good luck, Poland. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.